G'day guys, how we going? Hope we're doing fine. Today we're back with the Talking Sport podcast, trying to bang it out for you guys, and I'm here with Josh. Say hello, mate.
Hello everybody, and the topic for this podcast is AFL return dates and its latest news. So Kizza, you can start us off with the AFL return date.
Cheers, mate. So the AFL return date is Thursday, the 11th of June. AFL is back on the boys and playing their first match since the break. This is awesome. It could have started a bit earlier, but, I'm happy it's just not later.
Yeah. Oh, I totally agree, mate. It could have been earlier, but I'm just so glad it's official, 100% happening.
Yep.
And Kizza, I believe you can head us with the training return dates.
Alright, my second point is no contact training starts on the 18th of May and must be done in the team's home city. Example, Carlton would do it in Melbourne, of course. That's pretty good. And also, I've got full contact training starts the 25th of May in the team's home city, of course, but exceptions for Adelaide and Port as they would be relocated to Gold Coast by then. That's pretty good by the AFL.
Yeah, it's good that training is getting underway now. I got to do it sooner than later because between the 25th of May and June 11th, that's only about 2 weeks of training.
Yep.
So it's not a lot, but I'm glad footy's coming back. And now I have some news right here, and it's restrictions have made West Coast, Fremantle, Adelaide and Port Adelaide relocate to Queensland.
Ooh.
They'll be staying in some luxury golf resorts in Gold Coast that are being paid by the AFL. They're paying for the accommodation, food, everything.
Yeah.
And Gillon McLachlan has said, since it's going to be hard to get a fixture out due to COVID-19, he said those teams in Gold Coast will probably face each other first.
Yep.
And Kizza, what do you think about that? Because that's some really big news.
That's some pretty good news. That's pretty fair. Lucky for the out-of-state teams because they get to be in bloody Gold Coast. But my next point will be a normal 4-week final series, and if all going well, the grand final will be played in October, but maybe not at the G because of cricket season. Bit disappointing, but at least they're trying their best to, get some footy out for us.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, mate.
Yep.
Like, we got to try and get it at the MCG. It might not happen, but I'm just glad we're seeing footy in the first place.
Yep.
Now, the Eagles and Dockers will be relocated to Queensland just before the season starts back up. And the Power and Crows will relocate before May 25th, which is when the contact training resumes. And families are allowed to stay in the resort with the players, but I do believe they have to get tested for the coronavirus as well. So, Kizza, what do you think about that, mate?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Very well done by the AFL. And my next point will be players will have to follow strict protocols, including getting tested for coronavirus twice a week. Well done, AFL. That's very good from you guys.
Finally, they did something good.
Yeah. What have you got, Josh?
Well, just on that point there, it's great they're getting tested twice a week because once a week might not be enough, Because you might have played a game since the results came back and you never know, they might have it. The whole league's got it now.
Yep.
So I'm glad they're doing that.
Yep.
But I've got something here that might make your day a bit worse than it is. So that 144 game module to come still isn't locked in, so we might not see a whole 18-round season. Gillon McLachlan has said he wanted 144 more games to be played, but it's not official, and Gillon McLachlan says it won't be official, and there's no date that he will announce where it is official. So, Kizza, what do you think about that? Because that's a bit devastating at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit devastating. I hope Richmond are playing Gold Coast though. That would be good. But it's kind of hard to get out lots of dates like when this is happening. Like you don't know. Like we haven't lived through this through our lives at all, so it's really hard, But my next point will be any team in Queensland will need to get their flu jab as well as getting tested for coronavirus. Yep, that's good, very good.
Yeah. That wasn't an AFL rule as well. That was just the Queensland Premier He said that everybody in Queensland needs to get their flu jab.
Yep.
So the AFL responded, even Port Adelaide, Crows, Fremantle, West Coast will still need to get it.
Yes.
And yeah, that's a good move by the Queensland Premier.
Yeah.
Still, there is a flu out there as well as the coronavirus, so it's good that's happening.
Yep.
And on your point with the MCG, Kizza, beyond September, venues would be harder to access due to other sports.
Yes.
Mainly cricket. But yeah, because we don't want to see a whole season at Ballarat Oval, do we? So this is quite annoying. But yeah, Kizza, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but like I don't know where they would like go to. Maybe SCG, Marvel, Giant Stadium, the Gabba maybe, Metricon. Those are pretty much all the stadiums available. Maybe like Launceston or something. I have no clue what they're going to do. But my next point will be breaking news, massive news in the AFL department. Former St Kilda star Jack Stephen is in hospital at the moment after he was deemed to be stabbed on Saturday night, the 16th of May. Yeah, that's very bad. Very, very bad. Shocking stuff there. What have you got, Josh, to say?
I was reading the article on it, and Geelong said they don't want to make a statement until further days.
Yeah.
I see why they want to do this, but believed to be stabbed, and this isn't good. We just wish him the best recovery and quickest recovery as possible.
Yeah.
Side note: players and staff members have tougher social distancing requirements than the public. So instead of 1.5 metres away, I'm sure it'll be like something like 2 metres away from everybody.
Yeah.
So just to be sure they don't get it. And penalties will be applied if these rules are broken. And this could result in suspensions. So if a player does break social distancing, they could get suspended for a game. And we definitely do not want to see that. And just on that, there will be limitations on who the players can be with. And the players they are with regularly will need to get tested for the coronavirus as well. This is quite obvious, but yeah. What's your view on that, Kizza?
Yeah, at least they're being safe with the 2 metre thing. I think 1 metre was, not too bad, but 2 metres is just really making sure and really trying to break down the amount of deaths and coronavirus tested positive.
Yeah. Totally agree, mate. Just one last thing to add. Go the Pies, and Kizza can roll us out with the outro.
I don't know about Go Pies, but Talking Sport podcast team, signing out. Bye, guys.
See you, everybody. Bye.